People often think going to the bathroom is a physical need, something simple and biological. But psychology shows that many times it has very little to do with the body. It starts as a habit so normal that most people never question it. Stand up, walk away, close the door behind you, and suddenly your mind feels lighter. Nothing about your environment changed, but something inside you did. The reason this happens is because the human brain is constantly searching for moments of relief. Modern life is filled with noise, expectations, decisions, and social pressure. From work deadlines to family conversations to non-stop notifications, the brain rarely gets true silence. Over time, this creates mental fatigue. When the brain reaches that point, it looks for a safe exit, a place where it can temporarily shut down without explanation. Psychology explains that the bathroom has quietly become that place. Unlike most spaces, the bathroom carries a unique psychological permission. No one questions why you are there. No one expects productivity. No one demands conversation. The moment you step inside, social rules loosen. Your brain recognizes this as a rare zone of safety, and safety is something the nervous system craves deeply. This is why people often go to the bathroom even when they feel a strong physical urge. What they are actually responding to is mental overload. The brain uses the bathroom as a reset button. It's a short pause that feels justified, invisible, and socially acceptable. Another powerful reason behind this behavior is privacy deprivation. In earlier times, humans spent much more time alone. Today, privacy has slowly disappeared. Open offices, shared homes, constant messaging, and digital surveillance mean the brain is almost never truly alone. Over time, this creates a quiet form of stress. The mind begins to crave a space where it can exist without being observed or evaluated. The bathroom is often the only place where the door locks and the outside world stays out. That lock is not just physical. Psychologically, it signals control. And when life feels unpredictable, even small moments of control can feel calming. There is also a strong connection between bathroom breaks and dopamine habits. Many people associate the bathroom with phone use, scrolling, checking messages, watching short videos, or simply zoning out. Over time, the brain links the bathroom environment with small dopamine rewards. This creates a learned behavior loop. Stress appears, the brain remembers relief, and the body moves automatically. What feels like a random habit is actually conditioning. Psychology also explains this behavior through decision fatigue. Throughout the day, your brain makes thousands of micro-decisions. What to say, what to ignore, how to respond, when to focus, when to pretend to focus. Each decision drains a small amount of mental energy. When that energy runs low, the brain looks for a moment where it doesn't have to decide anything at all. The bathroom provides that. Once inside, there are no choices to make, no roles to perform, no expectations to meet. The brain enters a low-demand state, which feels deeply relieving, even if it only lasts a few minutes. There is also an avoidance component that psychology recognizes. When a situation becomes uncomfortable, awkward, boring, or emotionally overwhelming, the brain seeks an escape that does not create conflict. Walking away without explanation feels rude. Ignoring people feels risky. But going to the bathroom is universally accepted. It is the safest exit strategy the brain knows. This doesn't mean people are consciously lying. Most of the time, they don't even realize why they are doing it. The brain simply moves toward relief. Over time, this behavior can become automatic. The brain learns that bathroom trips equal emotional regulation. Stress appears, tension builds, and before you consciously think about it, you are already standing up. Psychology calls this a comfort behavior, something the brain repeats because it has worked before. What makes this especially powerful is how invisible it is. Society treats bathroom breaks as meaningless, but for the brain, they serve a real psychological function. They allow emotional processing, nervous system regulation, and short mental recovery. This is also why people often spend longer in the bathroom than necessary. It's not about the task. It's about delaying the return to stimulation. The brain wants to stretch that quiet moment just a little longer. Understanding this behavior is important because it reveals something deeper. with a remembrance. When the only socially acceptable place to pause is behind a locked door, it tells us that the brain is adapting to constant pressure rather than escaping it. Right. Psychology doesn't judge this behavior. It explains it. Your brain is not being lazy or strange. It is doing what it was designed to do: protect you from overload and restore balance in small ways. So the next time you find yourself walking to the bathroom without really knowing why, remember this: it's not your body asking for a break. It's your mind quietly asking for a moment of peace in a world that rarely offers one. And that small locked room has simply become the place where your brain feels allowed to breathe.